Greetings to all melanated people all around the world. It's really a joy, it's a blessing, it's an honor to be out here in nature and greeting you, bringing a message of truth to you, a message of self-realization to you, a message that will emancipate you and set you free if you are willing to change your mentality, and instead of being religious and superstitious, you're willing to have an open mind and come to recognize that you are a spirit having a human experience. So with that being said and the foundation being laid, I want to speak to you concerning the woman at the well. And many preachers have preached many sermons concerning the woman at the well. But the only correction that need to make is this. The Bible addresses the human mind and must be interpreted psychologically. The Bible is not literal, neither is it secular history. For the Bible was written symbolically. Therefore, all these preachers were preached concerning the woman at the well and believe in a literal man named Jesus Christ who born 2,000 years ago and is coming back. They have been telling this story concerning the woman at the well wrong, because they have never gotten the true revelation. They all have missed the message of mentalism, that everything is first mental and everything first starts with a thought, and that the Bible must be interpreted psychologically. Therefore, when you understand that everything is vibration, frequency and energy, you will also understand that there's masculine and feminine energy, and that we are here experiencing life, but we are first of all spirit. Therefore, it is teaching you about one who is in search of truth, because the water at the well represents truth. So everyone in the face of this earth is the woman who is going to the well to fetch water. Water normally what? Quench the thirst. And we have a thirst to discover who we are. Because the universal question of life is, who am I? For everyone wants to know their true identity. So we all are heading towards this well to find the truth. And it is teaching you at a certain time and a certain season, you will come in contact with your higher self. You will come in contact with the inner man, and you will awake out of the dream, which we refer to as life. And you will come to know that you were married to many ideology. So when he says that the woman who come into contact with the Christ and having had conversation with the Christ, and the Christ tell her of everything she has done and how much husband that she have, it is you discovering how wretched you are and coming to understand grace, coming to understand unmerited favor, and seeing that you are married to the things of this life. Because 6 is the number of man. So it's showing you the humanistic realm. And it stays teaching you that you must come into the 7th and the 8th. There must be a finished work in your life. You must come into your Sabbath. You must come into your place of rest. And you must come into eternity. 8. And then when you discover your true self and realize that it is by grace and that you can understand your life now. You know exactly who you are. You come to the realization that God and man are one, and that you can never know it intellectually. It can only be experienced. You must come into face-to-face contact. Like Jacob, when he said he wrestled with God, and he overcame, and called the place Pineal, which is your pineal gland, which will bring you to your awakening. So here, when I speak about the woman at the well, it is speaking about your awakening. When you will come to know who you are, then you will tell others of your experience, how you have experienced life, and come to know that there is no man 2,000 years ago named Jesus Christ, but there's a power that is in you, and you have met that power. And when you tell them, many would believe and some wouldn't believe. But those who will come and hear for themselves and get the experience for themselves, they will realize that there's no man in the sky that is coming for them. That Jesus Christ is your own human imagination, which is the creator in man. That's why everything in this world, it has to first be a thought. It has to first be imagined. And the Bible tells you without him, there isn't anything made that was made. And all things were made by him. We're just saying to you that everything that has ever been made was first imagined. And anything else that ever going to be made must first be imagined. Then you understand that the Savior is within you, and that your body is the real temple of God. The body is the real church. Then you realize that the church can't go to church, and that the building that they refer to as church and then call themselves the church, they're contradicting themselves. So when you recognize that truth, then you're going to drop your water pot, which is your religious ways, your religious ideologies. You're going to drop all of that. You're going to realize that the preachers only want to take money from you by telling you you need to pay God, when it's actually them you paying. Then you drop your water pot. To drop your water pot means a change of mind, a change of thinking. And now you have a change of mind. You understand why I say be not conform, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you start judge people and stop condemning people, because you understand that there's nothing you can do in this world to gain righteousness. That righteousness is not something that you attain, but something you discover. That God is not a man in the sky, but a power in you that you must discover. And that would be your message. And many so-called Christians have sing song concerning the woman at the well, how she left she water pot and she gone. But when they leave your water pot is when they leave all of the ideologies, and you leave all of the religious mindset, and the judgmental mindset, and the gossiping mindset, and all these destructive mindset, and you have now a positive mindset. And you start speaking to build people and to uplift people. And you start to understand your purpose in this life is to build humanity and to bring healing to them psychologically. and to bring healing to them socially. Because if you get healed in this physical body still have to go to the grave, because we are just a spirit living in this house. So with that being said, my brother, my sister, I think I said enough that you understand the story of the woman at the well and what it means when he said that she leaves the water pot and she gone, having come in contact with the Christ, is when you come in contact with your true self, your higher self, and found God to be the power in you and not a power outside of you, not a power in the sky, not a power in the church building, not a power in religion, but a power in you. Then you will tell the story of self-realization, because you discover your true self. So I want to thank you for listening to me, and I want to encourage you to continue to support this work by supporting our ebooks and supporting our hard copy books, and the link is right down below for you, so you can check out the link. Also check out our clothing, the link is right down below for you. And I want to give thanks to all those who've been supporting us on Patreon. We are quite grateful for your support. At this time, I just want to give you the sign of Matthew 6:22, where it says, if your eye be single, your whole body will be full of light. And this is the single eye message that we are bringing to you. And when you have that experience, you come to realize that it is the rising of the S-U-N in a S-O-N. And you come to realize that it is the dawning of a new day in your life. And you come to realize that without the sun, there is no life and there is no light. And without the human imagination, there isn't anything made that was made. And that the sun parallels the human imagination, and the human imagination parallels the sun. And we are the people of the sun. Therefore, let us use our mind power to achieve our every desire. So with that being said, I want to say peace, love you, I'm out.